Again, back on the air with breaking news out of West Columbia.
Yes, what we know now is there is a man barricaded inside a hotel there. It is the Hilton Garden Inn, which is located right on 378, just behind the Lexington Medical Center. This has become a huge traffic issue, though, as not only is 378 very busy, Lexington Medical Center employs hundreds of people, thousands of people going in and out of that corridor on any given day.
We have live team coverage on this developing situation. We are going to begin with Peyton Lewis, who is on the other side of 378, waiting to hear from law enforcement on what the next steps will be in this situation.
Yes, Darcy. So we're at the intersection of Sunset Boulevard and Sunset Court right now, right across the street from Lexington Medical Center. And traffic is okay right now. People are seemingly going in the direction to get on I-26, but we're not seeing a lot of traffic coming from that direction right now. Now, earlier today, when I was on my way over here, the drive took about 30 minutes. It usually doesn't take that long to come out this direction from where we're at in Columbia at the station. And so I decided to stop for a moment because I know at this point that the suspect is still barricaded inside this hotel from what police have told us. So normally with these kinds of cases, they can take a few hours. So I decided to go into a gas station and grab a drink, keep myself hydrated for the rest of the night being out here, and just a quick snack while I was there. And the man at the counter told me, he said that people coming in and out of the gas station throughout the day said that they had heard multiple gunshots fired from that Hilton Garden Inn hotel on McSwain Drive. He asked me if we knew any further information. I said, no, not at this point. West Columbia is keeping us updated. Their public information officer is here right now, and we're waiting to hear any more information about this situation and any updates we can share with you all at home. But until then, we are staying put right out here, right in front of Lexington Medical Center. Reporting live in Lexington, Peyton Lewis, News 19 WLTX.
Ari, Peyton, thank you so much for that update. She was talking about West Columbia Police being there but not saying much. We also know SLED is on the scene and is assisting. The last we heard from Lexington Police Department officially was avoid Sunset Boulevard at 26. We are still on the scene at Hilton Garden Inn with a barricaded suspect. Expect delays and please find an alternate route.
Anyone familiar with that area knows that Peyton, in the direction that she was had her live shot, would not have been seeing the traffic tie-up. But this is when we switch directions and continue our team coverage, and that's where we find Zoe Henry. This is a look at the Department of Transportation live pictures, but Zoe is where the traffic is backing up. That means people who are coming from the direction of downtown Columbia into West Columbia. Zoe, can you give us your perspective of what you're seeing when it comes to traffic in that area?
Darcy, you're right. It's a very different story at this side of town. Now, when you're coming in this way, you get stopped right here on 378 because of the West Columbia police officers that are right here on the scene. We've got West Columbia Fire as well, and still fire trucks down at that hotel. We can see it right there. You can also see Lexington Medical Hospital down there. Now, traffic is completely stopped. No one can get through. They are allowing left and right turns right here at this intersection, but no straightforward, nothing. Now, the traffic that I'm seeing right here, it's been stuck like this for about an hour. We've been out here for about an hour and a half. Some people have decided to turn around. Now, again, like we talked about I-26 a little bit earlier, you cannot get off here. Don't try to do that because you're not going anywhere. They're gonna redirect you, or you're not getting off at all. And again, this is where 378 stops. Now, I did try to get down here before. That's not successful. They are turning people around down there. Now, 378 was pretty clear up until this point. Again, you'll get turned around. But that's all I have for right now. We'll keep you updated. I'm in West Columbia. Zoe Henry, News 19 WLTX.
Zoe, really quickly before you go, just so people understand, you have been waiting there and reporting live on the scene, and those same cars have been basically parked on 378 behind you for about how long now would you say that same gaggle of cars has literally been stopped, not going anywhere?
Well, about 2 hours. No movement. They're going to let you turn, like I said before, right here, right or left, but nothing straight forward. And I believe a lot of these people that I did speak with, they're trying to get straight down this way, and they're not going anywhere.
Right, and that's when you start to hope that you have enough gas to be able to sit and wait it out. Thank you so much, Zoe. Other businesses in that area, if we could put that map up really quickly, some of the places right around the Hilton Garden Inn that we know about, some of them we've talked to today. The Denny's is right in that area, shares a parking lot with Hilton Garden Inn, as does the Waffle House. And then across the street there is a Starbucks, as well as down the street there is a Salsaritas and several other businesses too right there.
The bottom line from law enforcement, they want you to avoid this area at all costs. If this is your route home, look for an alternate route. They are trying to get this situation resolved with this barricaded suspect in that hotel. We also know that there have been no reported injuries. So this is a situation where law enforcement is asking for the public's assistance by simply staying out of the way, staying out of the way so that they can resolve this matter.
And something else you heard Peyton say, and that we also heard from some of our News 19 viewers, was everybody hearing those gunshots earlier today. Now that was around the 2:30 hour that people were hearing, between 2 and 2:30, that people were hearing random gunfire in that area. But again, as far as law enforcement, we have heard from SLED, we have heard from West Columbia, no reports of any injuries. We certainly hope this gets resolved peacefully and soon, but of course we're going to continue to follow this story. For the latest updates, make sure you go to WLTX.com. You can also sign up for our text alerts. You would have been one of the first to know about this if that's the case.